Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to the BNS channel. I'm Edie Ann, and I'm coming to you from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. If you've been following me, you know that I do not live in Florida. I used to, but I don't anymore. My mother and some relatives of mine still live in Florida, so I left a couple days ago to fly down here. I spent a couple days with my mom, and yesterday I left by train. Just from DeLand, Florida. It's on the East Coast, to Fort Lauderdale. Well, the train was 2 hours behind, so not 2 hours of extra time on the train though, so that was nice. I just had to jump on the train 2 hours later, but that shifted me 2 hours later getting here. And I know for a fact there's a lot of Scentsy people here in town. I saw pictures last night, pretty excited, but because I got in too late, I didn't get to see anybody. So this morning, we're getting ready to get on a big boat. I'm being told that that is not the way to say it. I say it because I think it's fun. And you know me, I always like to get a rise out of people. I'm heading out on my very first cruise today. It's our leadership cruise for Scentsy and Velada. I'm a little nervous. I'm apprehensive a bit, but I'm very excited. First and foremost, to see a lot of my friends that I've made through Scentsy. I haven't seen them in a while, and it seems like, every time we get time to hang out, we get to know each other better. I have a new roommate that I'm going to be rooming with on the ship. I went to boot camp with her, but I didn't room with her at boot camp. So there's just a lot of awesome stuff that happens when you go on a trip with Scentsy. So, it's about 9 o'clock. I have to start heading that way till I think it's at about 11. And, we're gonna board the ship. I have no idea what to expect. Ben has told me a little bit because he's been, but I'm just gonna go with the flow, and I typically try to do that every time I travel because that's when you experience more, that's when you learn more, that's when you have more fun. Stepping outside of your comfort zone, right? We talk about that a lot, stepping outside of our comfort zone. So, I just figured that I would put a little video together today, kind of to just share with you what Scentsy can do. Kind of a mini story, kind of a mini, everybody says you need to write your story. Well, I've written mine, and some of you have watched that video. But this is kind of a general. It's not specific to me, however, it does pertain and relate to me. But there's different reasons why people join Scentsy, and there's different reasons for why people do things, right? And I think that it's important for us to remember that by taking the first step, by allowing yourself to say, you know what, I'm going to do this. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to do this. And just allow the universe or allow God to take over and show you what can potentially happen. And 9 times out of 10, it's for the good, right? Understand too that once you get into and I'm going to use Scentsy for a specific example. I don't always do that, right? I usually do direct sales in general. But when you sign up for Scentsy, you have to know that there has to be some effort behind it. And to continually make ourselves excuses as to why something might not happen or to fear an unknown will only set you back, if not keep you stagnant. And that's pretty much for anything in life, right? Once we step outside of that comfort zone, outside of that anxiety zone that we're afraid to get out of, we create anxiety in the comfort zone because we don't want to go any further. But once we do, that's when we experience these awesome things, right? And so I encourage all of you to really think about that today. So today I'm kind of doing that because, and I know a lot of you are like, oh, poor Edie. But I've never been on a cruise, so it's a little anxious for me. I'm a little, and I guess apprehensive is a good word because I don't know what's coming. And anytime I've ever traveled, I typically have an idea of what's happening and what's gonna, take place. And Ben has been really nice because he did share with me a few different things like the mustard drill and, things like that, which would have freaked me out if he hadn't told me, because I'd be like, what is going on? And I'm alone. I'm traveling by myself. So there's a lot of things that could potentially go wrong, but am I going to focus on those things? Absolutely not, because if I focus on them, then they will happen. And I don't want that to happen, right? So we don't focus on them. So anyway, I just wanted to come to you real quick, tell you where I was at. I'm in a hotel room. Oh, maybe I'll tell you this story on another video. I think I'm going to wait. It's, anyway, I'll tell you on another video. I'm not telling you on this video. But I'll tell you. I will. I promise I'll tell you. So anyway, I'm packing up. I'm getting ready, watching a little bit of TV and just hanging. I don't know that there's really any place. I'm on foot, so I don't know. And when you're on foot, you're not as willing or as quick to like take off. And I don't like taxis. I do like taxis. Boy, do I have another video for you guys coming, because there's so many things going through my head right now that I could share with you, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna wait. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna see if I can find some breakfast, and then I am going to head off onto the boat. All right, everyone, have an amazing day, and I will see you another time. Bye.